Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. I'm going to make us a breakfast casserole. I've been wanting one of these and I'm going to do it today. It's easy, it's quick, and it's delicious. I'm going to start with cooking some breakfast sausage. Now I'm only going to make like an 8x8 pan. So I'm only going to use about half a pound of this sausage, and that's all it needs. Now, if you want to use a hot sausage, go right ahead. I've got a mild, but that's just happened to be what I have. Come on in. We're making breakfast casserole this morning. You should be getting hungry out there working.
I am. Been pressure washing and water.
That's what I was telling y'all. You have been working out this morning. So he's going to be hungry. So I'm going to get this sausage browning, and we're going to start breaking up some eggs. And I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to use 6 eggs. I've got extra large eggs, and you use what you have. If yours are on the smaller size, you may want to put an extra egg in, but mine are good sized. So I'm going to use 6 of them. Now the potatoes I'm using hash brown potatoes. I put them in my refrigerator and let them defrost overnight. They're the frozen kind. And they're potatoes O'Brien, which simply means they already have onions and peppers in them.
I didn't know you were filming. Sorry, folks.
Be still. I don't know what he's going to come in with on him when he's working in the yard.
I got grass on the weeds.
Oh, Miss Patchy been following you around?
Not with a pressure washer going. She
No.
doesn't like the noise.
No, we're getting ready to go on vacation, so he's trying to get as much done as he can around here. And I'm making us a hash brown and sausage breakfast casserole.
That's always good.
So you'll like that. And he's going to be...
Carry on. Sorry to interrupt.
You are not interrupting us
Good to see
at
y'all.
all. You be careful out there now. And if you hear noise in the background, it's the trash pickup. Okay, so I'm going to just whip up these eggs. Now, I have just like 1 1/4 cups of milk. And I have a combination of half and half and evaporated milk. And it was half of each. So I'm going to put that in there. And it's going to make these eggs rise up and be fluffy. And if we think we need more, we're going to put some more in it. But I think that's going to be perfect. That's like 1 1/4 cups of the milk. Now, I am going to stir in, this is like 2 ounces, 2 1/4 ounces of mascarpone cheese, which is about the equivalent of 2 tablespoons. And that might have been just over 2 tablespoons. So I am going to whip that in. And it may not be as smooth when you're whipping it in. You may still see little bitty lumps, but that's okay. As it bakes, it's going to melt all through your casserole. Then I'm going to let's put our spices first. I'm going to sprinkle just a tiny bit of paprika in here. That might have been 1/4 teaspoon. It wasn't much. Now, I'm going to put some of this, but y'all know I don't do heat. We are not hot people. But I'm going to put just a tiniest pinch, and I mean tiniest pinch of red pepper. Put as much as you want. If you want more, by all means, put more. This is looking so good, y'all. Now, I have got cheddar cheese. And so I kind of pulled out what I have, a little bit of this and a little bit of that in my bag. So I've got about 2 cups altogether. Then this is a mild shredded cheddar cheese. And this is a sharp shredded cheddar cheese. And we're going to stir that in. This is going to be a cheesy.
Still looking good over
Looky here, how much cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah. Can you imagine not having any? You know what I'm not putting in this? Nobody's going to believe it. Butter.
Butter.
I am not putting any butter in this. You could. You could melt a little bit of butter. Now, I have some parsley that we picked out of our little garden. And I'm going to sprinkle that in there because it makes it pretty. Now, I'm going to put some salt. Now, I'm not using a whole lot of salt because we've got that cheese in there and it's salty. So I'm only going to put a little bit of salt, but I'm going to put black pepper. You just have to have black pepper in this breakfast casserole. It is so good. Okay, now my oven is preheated to 350 in case I didn't tell you that. I'm going to spray, this is an 8x8, and I'm going to spray it with a non-stick cooking spray because I want to get it out when I get it baked, right? And I have the hash browns, it's the potatoes O'Brien, and I'm going to put a good layer in the bottom of this. This is already, some of it's already been used. This was a 28-ounce bag, and I've used about half of them already. Oh, yeah, so we're going to put the other half in it. Oh, that's a couple of cups. Oh, that's so pretty. Let me show you these potatoes. Looky there. Now, when this sausage gets done, and it is right there, because it will finish cooking in the oven. If it's not completely done, remember, you're going to be baking this for a while, so it will cook in the oven. So we're going to take this up, and I tell you what, let's just mix it in our eggs. Instead of sprinkling it on top of the potatoes, we're just going to stir it in these eggs. Y'all like this, what do you call these, Spurtles? I got this at Buc-ee's. We have a Buc-ee's here. It's like 30 miles away. We like Buc-ee's. And I use it for so many things. Now, so I've got that mixed together. See all that sausage in there? If you want more sausage, put more sausage. And then we're going to pour it on top of these potatoes. Oh. Get all of that cheesy goodness that's in there. And spread it out. Now this cheese is going to melt and it's going to have a nice layer of that cheese. We want to get the sausage evenly distributed. Look how pretty that is. Now, I'm going to put this in the preheated oven. I said 350, and I'm going to bake it 45 to 50 minutes, depending on your oven. You know, mine cooks a little bit slower, so I'm going to take it out and show you what it looks like when it's finished, okay? Our breakfast casserole is ready. I just took it out of the oven, and I want you to see how beautiful that is. Looky there. Now, I set it for 45 minutes originally, and it didn't get done. I took a skewer, I used skewers, or you can use a toothpick, and put it in, and the egg wasn't done. So, you know the difference between the eggy and the cheesy. So I added another 10 minutes to mine. Now, yours may cook in the 45 minutes, but my oven cooks a little slower. Now, after the 45 minutes, when I checked it, it was starting to get a little brown on the top. So I covered it with a piece of aluminum foil. So remember that, so it don't get too dark. Let's cut a piece. Now, Pop Jones is not back yet. He'll be here in a bit, I'm sure. And he's going to be coming in looking for some of this. But I'm going to go ahead and try it. Now, I have searched my refrigerator and cabinets and thought I had some. I like to put salsa on top of my dishes like this, like this breakfast casserole. I just love it. Keep that in mind. It's a good addition. Looky there. Looky there. Can you see? Can you see that? Looky, all that cheese and the meat. Oh my goodness, and those potatoes. Let's give it a try. I've let it cool off for just a few minutes, and it's still hot. I see it steaming, but I've got to give this a try. I'm hungry. And this is such a simple, easy dish. Now, you can put this dish together, put it in the refrigerator tonight, and bake it off in the morning if you want to. That would be good. It's just an easy dish. It's a good dinner. And fix this and put you a side of some greens, a salad, or some grilled asparagus would be good with this too. Oh. Yeah. I'm glad I put that little bit of mascarpone cheese in there and gave it a little bit of tang along with that sharp cheddar. That is so good. And these potatoes, they're tender. And another thing, if you want, I thought about, I didn't do it. If you want to put your potatoes in your dish and go ahead and bake them off a little bit, you can. Get a little color, crispiness on it. It wouldn't hurt it at all. But I just didn't want it. I'm all about easy. I just wanted to put it together and get it in the oven. That is so good. I hope you'll try this. And if you do, please let me know. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think about it. And I certainly appreciate each and every one of you. Let me show you what it looks like here. Looky there. You see down in that dish. But I certainly appreciate each and every one of you. And I thank you so much for watching my videos and sharing. But please, if you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing, like, share my channel, and don't forget, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I put out my next video. I'm going to go finish this and wait for Pop Jones to get home so he can have some. See you soon, everybody. Bye.